Pabst Blue Ribbon's better than Old Milwaukee. Yeah. All right. Now, these are all Santa Clauses in front of the Eiffel Tower. That's how they do it in France. Hooded robes. If that doesn't look spooky, I don't know what does. Hundreds of them. How'd you like something like that coming through your door? Much less down your chimney. Here you have the Pope shaking hands. I threw this in here to show the Masonic flavor of this thing. Here he's giving one of his cardinals the Masonic handshake. Holding his left hand up, he's pushing the second knuckle here, between the second and third knuckle, the Master Mason's hand grip. Very clearly. Now, if you take the Pope's title, in Latin it's Filiae Vicarius Dei. Now these letters, most of them, have a numerical equivalent. And of course F has none. I has 1, L has 50, V is 5. Remember your Roman numerals? Okay, if you add these up, these are the equivalents. Nothing, 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 and all those. Filiae Vicarius Dei adds up to 666. The remaining letters in order spell farce. Which is what it is. Now, I realize farce is spelled with a C, but this is close enough. It's pronounced the same. All right? The customs of the people are vain. Songs. Deck the walls with boughs of holly. Fa la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly. Fa la 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 la. Don we now our gay apparel. Fa la 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 la. You know, they criticize us for praying in the Spirit. And anyway. Now look at this. Troll the ancient Yuletide carol. Troll it. Troll it? Go down to Mount Horeb here. Witch Haven down there. And you know that main street going through Mount Horeb is called, they got a big sign up there, the Mount Horeb Trollway. And they got trolls all over out in front of there, carved out of wood and so forth. Demons from the netherworld, the underworld. You know why Holland is called Holland? From the word hela, which means hell. The underworld, the netherworld. Amazing. And so these little people that come up from the Middle Earth, the trolls, the munchkins, the elves, the leprechauns, all those little people are believed to be the offspring of witches and gods and goddesses and so forth. All right? The song Noel. The word Noel has no meaning. Look it up. Look at the etymology. It says of ambiguous origin and uncertain meaning. I checked it in the Oxford Dictionary. You don't know what it means. So if you transliterate it, Noel, we know El is the title of God. Elohim, El Shaddai, and so forth. No God. No God, no God, no God, no God. Born is the King of Israel, the Antichrist. If there's no God and there's a king born for over in that area of the world, it's the Antichrist. So singing about the Antichrist. We already did O Tannenbaum. If you look at some of these songs, joy to the world, the Lord is come. Which one? The one that earth has received. Let earth receive her king. Let heaven and nature sing. Jesus came to his own received him not. You see? So what are they singing about? The holly. Now, this is a fertility symbol, and I refuse to be graphic in mixed company, but the red represents something, those red berries, and the female element. It's a fertility thing. And those are deadly poisonous berries, by the way. Everything about Baal mass is poisonous. Poinsettias are poisonous. Mistletoe represents the male element. There's a fertility meaning there. And by the way, that is a scavenger plant. It grows on oak trees, and they harvest it with a sickle off from an oak tree. These are fertility symbols. They hang it up under a doorway. They kiss under the mistletoe because they believe there is a force in it. What does that have to do with the birth of Jesus? This is witchcraft, okay? The wreath. Wreaths were originally made when branches were carried into the temple of Saturn on Saturnalia in Rome by priests called dendrophori. They wove them together, again, recreating the Yule, the wheel of the year, the circle. And it was to ward off evil spirits and just bring the good spirits in. Here is I call it a Baal bush, decorated with bales of bulbs. How much time do we have left? 16? Oh, we're going to be fine. It won't take too long yet. All right? Just want to get this all in, and we're getting well into it here. So, you might say, well, what church is this in? Well, let's see who put this up. Yule, a time to banish the darkness from the world and from our lives. The winter solstice. Yule is the day of the year when night is longest and day is shortest. From here on out, the day will grow longer. Thus we celebrate the end of the darkness and cold and the coming of warmth and light. Almost something like you hear in a Methodist church. Who did this? Glenn and Willow Goldentree's Sabbath Journal. Witches. They originated the use of the tree. Not this couple, I'm saying the witches did, okay? Then they went on and continued to celebrate. Here they have ornaments from their tree. They've got the red candles representing Yule. They have the black-handled killing knives called an atame. They have wands, which are made of holly wood. They have an ornament in the middle, which is a pentagram, rather, and 2 points up, representing the horned hunter of the night, Kronos, the oak god, from which you get the word chronology, chronological, Kronos, Father Time, Father Christmas, Sinterklaas, Santa Claus, Kris Kringle, Christ of the Orb. As a matter of fact, and by the way, they say they were once Christians, so they decided to still do it the Christian way. They even did a little scrying, they said. This is a crystal ball with ornaments around it. By the way, those round balls, those little ornaments represent crystal balls. Orbs. Christ of the Orb, Kris Kringle. Okay? And so that is a crystal ball, and they did some scrying, which means look into it to see images. Here is our national Christmas tree. 1,000 points of light. There are 1,000 five-pointed stars on there. Every one of those stars, earth, wind, water, fire, spirit, paid for by your tax money. And at the top, one big star. Earth, actually earth and, let's see. Earth and water are on the bottom, wind and fire, earth and fire are the bottom 2 points, and water and fire are the upper two, and the top one is spirit in witchcraft. That's how they do that. See the White House in the background? That is one gigantic Baal bush. Down near Mount Horeb at Barneveld is Circle Sanctuary. This is High Priestess Selena Fox. Besides the fact that she's ugly enough to make a freight train take a dirt road, she's celebrating Yule. I'm sorry, but she is. I've seen her in person, too. She knows who I am, and I know who she is. In fact, I crashed one of her Coven meetings one time. It was open to the public anyway, but I didn't go alone. We went in there and prayed against it. They're in there beating their drums, and they held it at the Unitarian Universalist Church, which is connected with the Church of All Worlds. And Unitarians are just closely related to Wicca, put it that way.